Intimate scene si Khalil.
Yung kahalikan, gano'n?
Yung intimate mo, kissing scene lang yun.
Ano po?
Yung
Sorry.
intimate scene yung kissing scene lang yun. Hindi siya bed scene or...
Wala naman love scene na naganap. And inalagaan naman kami ng maayos. Hindi siya tulad yung lustful. It was really wholesome pa rin siya in real life. But at the same time, makikita niyo yung kilig or yung intimacy nila sa isa't isa. It's not something na yung loud na naghahalikan lang. May purpose and may worth yung ginawa namin.
Thank you very much and good luck, Sophia.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Dot and Sir Nino. Ang next question po natin ay magagaling kay Miss Carissa Alcantara of Manila Bulletin.
Hi, Ashley and Khalil.
Hello.
Hi. Since you mentioned kanina that it's all about Genesis, can you somehow relate to your characters in your life? Or, yun yung question ko.
Ako, yes, in a way, I could relate to my character. My character is a musician. His name is James. He's a struggling musician. And I know how it feels to be a struggling artist in this country. That's one, so I could relate to that. And the other, I could relate to him adjusting and compromising his passion for financial stability. Medyo, especially nung pandemic, di ba? Nung pandemic, nawala yung live events, nawala yung TV, yung film, nawala yung mga press con. So, we were kind of cornered, kami mga artists, we were forced to, do something new or create content online. So, isa yun sa mga kinailangan kong, aralin during the pandemic. So, I could relate to my character in that way. I guess what was new to me kay James is how he sees a relationship because sobrang magkaiba kami. But I would leave that to the film to explain. Pero super magkaiba talaga kami James when it comes to handling a relationship.
How about you, Ashley?
Me, I think the character of Gemma Stone, and yes, actually, nakarelate ako sa kanya. She's a content creator. Though hindi lang ako vlogger, parang similar world na rin yung social media. Kasi now, social media is a huge thing in our generation. Si Gemma, she lives alone, she's independent, and she's working on her career. Since isa siyang vlogger, she would do everything to have a career na maging consistent siya. Nag-start kasi siya mag-viral on a video na medyo hindi maganda, ginawa siyang meme, ginawa siyang joke. So siguro yung similarity namin na we're both independent and we're trying our best na maging consistent yung career namin. Siguro kasi sa generation namin ngayon, some people are goal-oriented talaga. Hindi talaga sila tutok sa mga relationships nila. Like, may mga iba rin naman na talaga they would focus on their love life. Pero karamihan kasi mga naninig kong tao ngayon, especially girls, focus talaga nila is their career. And si Gemma Stone, yun yung priority niya. That's why ginamit ko si James in the beginning to benefit from him.
My last question is, since first time, how was it working with the director, Sir Josh Rogers?
It was my first time being directed by someone who's younger than me. And our director is Gen Z. So, parang sobrang, okay, now, I'm working with directors who are younger than me. So that's very new, very refreshing. Siyempre, iba rin yung approach niya to it. John Rogers, if I'm not mistaken, started out as an editor. So, very unique yung approach niya. But he's very collaborative. And he told us right off the bat, if whatever you feel like you want to do with your character, whichever way you'd like to interpret it, bring it to the table. Tapos let's adjust it on the fly. But yeah, it was a breeze working with them. It's always fun working with first-time directors because you also kind of see them, blossom into someone else. But yeah, I hope he was here to answer some questions about the film. But yeah, super cool guy, and excited for his career, of course.
Masaya actually, si Direk John. He's super cool, and yeah, he's giving us the freedom to do whatever we want if feel namin na yun yung bagay sa character namin. even our lines, sometimes may mga monologue na mahaba. And sometimes he would tell us na hindi nyo kailangan sundan yung script. Kung ano yung feeling nyo na sasabihin ng character mo, you can say it. So he's very collaborative, and at the same time, yung mind niya talaga fresh. Like, there are yung mga small details na yung paano mag-isip yung mga Gen Z, kung paano magsalita. Like with me also, there was this one time, he just sat in our dressing room. Tapos sabi niya lang sa akin, magkwento ka nga. Sabi ko, ha? Anong magkwento? Parang gusto lang niya marinig kung paano talaga ako magsalita. And he told me, so Taglish ka talaga, fluent. Kasi yung some of my lines, fluent English. So parang sabi niya, mas better if Taglish ka so that it looks natural. So, yun yung ginawa ni Gemma Stone. Nag-Taglish ako to look and sound more natural.
Yes, congrats, and looking forward to see the film.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carissa. Ang next question natin ay magagaling kay Sir John Bueno of Humagkaw.
Hi guys! Hello. Medyo matagal na tayo hindi nagkikita. And also the interview with you, also Ashley. Of course, yung recent show mo was very successful. You were paired with Cian Lin during that time. And of course, sa YouTube channel ko pa lang, naka 3 million views na.
Wow, sa Mediacon natin?
Yes.
Wow.
So aside from that, of course there were good comments and some of the really harsh ones that you received. Mostly, or probably because Cian had a girlfriend in real life. Not to, of course, he has Gabby. And are you in some way a little afraid of what could happen again, since he is committed to a Kapuso star as well?
Actually, parang hindi. I don't find it as a threat kasi as an actor, we have to be professional on set. And it's also nice to build a relationship with your co-actor, especially kapag ka-partner mo siya or ka-lovely mo siya. With Cian, yes, marami mga nag-bash, marami nag-hate kasi he has a relationship with Kim. But then again, hindi na lang namin pinansin ni Cian yung mga negative comments. And I think with Khalil also, ang importante sa akin, as long as they're both professional, we don't even talk with Cian, we never even talked about yung mga hates na yan, or hindi namin pinag-usapan yung mga personal life. So it's more of like, I get to know him more. Hindi siya nagkikwento na about yung relationship niya with Kim. Kasi parang hindi naman yun makakatulong sa relationship namin sa work. So like, we're more focused sa work. And with Khalil naman, parang hindi. Gabby is a good friend of mine also. Nung nag-start ako sa showbiz, kasama ko si Gabby. And I think the trust is there. So I think sinaset aside na lang siguro yung relationship. Like for me also, if I had a boyfriend now and I'm working with a leading man, siguro kailangan out yung personal life sa working life. So ako, if makatanggap man ako ng hate comment, wala naman akong magagawa. As long as hindi ko naman inaahas, wala naman ginagawa sa mga co-actors ko, diba? I'm just here to have a good show with them, to work on my relationship with them, to have a good chemistry on screen. Pero may respect ako sa lahat ng mga co-actors kong nakakasama na in a relationship with somebody else.
Do you think that's added pressure that you already have like a very successful show in the past, and doing this now?
Yes, actually, tulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, syempre mas mataas na yung expectations ng tao sa akin kasi Cinemalaya is an actor's piece. And it's very different from teleseries and everything. Tulad nga ng sinabi sa akin ni Direk, there are some scenes na shoot namin sa As If It's True. Kinuna na namin on this day, and then the following day, we have to retake it. Hindi kasi siya yung parang teleserye na in one day we have 22 scenes. In a movie kasi parang in one shooting day, we would only do 10. So tutok talaga lahat, mas mahaba yung mga scenes, mas mahaba yung mga eksena. So it's really different. But I enjoy doing both, teleserye and movie. At siguro parang nakapahinga rin ako from a teleserye. Tapos doing a movie na mas detailed, mas kaya mong i-character yung role mo.
Alright. Khalil, I'm sure you have had your share of the same things that Ashley might have actually experienced. Do you remember those days when Of course, your girlfriend was also paired with somebody else in the past. Did you have that instance na medyo nabash ka because of that pairing?
I think what happened was, I sometimes wonder, because I've answered this question like more than a couple of times already. And I wonder why they find it so different. Like, is it new ba? Like, I don't think it's new because actors have been doing this naman for quite some time, right? So I would always wonder, why is it so surprising for them? And medyo, hindi naman nalungkot, pero parang naano lang ako na parang, oh really, nagulat sila na healthy yung relationship namin habang healthy din yung trabaho. Parang hindi ba dapat yun yung standard? It shouldn't be rare. It should be, what we always aim for. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, all of them are online. I mean, you could just go online and you would see them mention us. They would create memes about us. But well, that's the reality. That's social media now is everyone and anything that you can post whatever you want. So it's a free space for everyone. So with that type of platform, there are people who would just post nonsense and bash you and just say hateful stuff towards you. I think, and I would always, be thankful that Gabby and I, our personal relationship is strong enough to withstand whatever comes our way. And we both understand the nature of our jobs completely. And we're both very professional. And I'm also thankful that si Ash is very professional as well. So it should be the standard. It shouldn't be rare. So hopefully, sana naging, example kami ni Gabby and how we were able to deal with our current projects to other artists or to other people as well. Because it should be like that.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir John. Our next question will come from Ms. Diane Mariano of GMAnetwork.com.
Good afternoon po. So for my question po, ano po yung iba niyong bagong na-experience sa Pacific School na hindi niyo pa nagagawa sa mga dating project?
Siguro doing a scene na direct told me na huwag mong sundan yung lahat ng script na sasabi. My dialogue is really long. So inaral ko talaga siya. And then nung magte-take niya, sabi niya, huwag mo nang sabihin yung mga lines mo. Just do your own thing as your character. So doon talaga ako na parang, oh my gosh, impromptu lahat. So that's something new to me because I would always memorize my script. Pero I also appreciate it kasi mas na-challenge ako as an actor to make it look natural and to be in character. And aside from that, ano pa ba yung experience ko? Siguro yun. I think sa lahat ng mga nagawa kong projects sa GMA and in my showbiz career, siguro yung mga intimate scenes, talaga dito ako nanibago. But at the same time, I am so proud of myself na nagawa ko siya. Working with Direk also is something new to me. Direk is 25 years old. 1 year older than me lang. So parang babarkada lang kami lahat. So yeah, I think those are the firsts na experience ko.
This is my second film that I am kasama ako sa Cinemalaya. But this is the first lead. So this for me is new, alongside working with a younger director, younger than me. Yun, bago din yun. So, and I've been doing films for quite some time, pero it's always new every time. It's not always the same experience, especially this material is very different also from what I've done in the past. So, specifically, wala talagang like sobrang as in bago sa akin. But as a whole, it was refreshing to take on a lead role for the first time in Cinemalaya and to work with a younger director. It was a refreshing experience, and it's my first film back after the pandemic, which I am very happy about.
So ano po yung dapat i-expect ng mga viewers po sa Pacific Street?
Siguro, the reality of the Gen Zs, so that people can understand where they're coming from. And yung mga other co-actors na kasama namin, it's actually my first time working with them also. And they're not the typical co-artista na nakikita niyo sa mga teleserye. Some are from theater, di ba? So, masaya rin sila ka-work. It's a new experience na nakaka-work mong tao na hindi mo nakakasama sa teleserye. The story itself is interesting. Nakakakilig din siya at the same time. It's also funny. But as much as possible, it's the story talaga on what happens behind the camera. Kasi di ba tayo nagsa-social media, we don't even know if it's true yung nakikita natin. So makikita nila what's going on behind the camera, kung ano pa talaga pinagdadaanan ni Gemma at saka ni James.
Si John Rogers, when he was interviewed, sabi niya, this is a rom-com na hindi nakakatawa. So that's it for him. That's his idea of the film. It's about James and Gemma kasi it started as a transactional relationship, which I have never even experienced before. Yung you do this, ito yung kapalit. So hindi ko alam na may mga ganun pala talaga. And alluding to the title of the film as if it's true. When you go online now and you watch videos of vloggers, of content creators, minsan mapapaisip ka, di ba? Totoo ba talagang yun yung naramdaman niya? Totoo kayang nagulat siya nung video na yun? Totoo bang naprank talaga siya? O totoo bang umiyak siya?
Ginagamit nila yung mga products.
Oo, totoo ba? So laging ganun yung maiisip mo. And I think that's what the movie is about. It's finding true love in a world where there's just almost no truth. And then parang mapapaisip din yung mga characters kung totoo nga ba talaga. It's about the idea of love in this generation. Like what is love for them, really.
Then for Khalil naman po, about Tik-Tik mo po.
Yeah.
So, what made you accept this role po? And ano po yung mga naging preparations mo since this is your theater debut?
The main reason why I accepted Tik-Tik Boom, unang-una kasi napakaganda ng material. I watched the film during the pandemic and si Andrew Garfield was incredible in playing Jonathan Larson. He was nominated for an Oscar and he won a Golden Globe. So the role is now iconic, and that's one thing that really convinced me also to take on the role. Another is because I think and I've always had stage and musicals at the back of my mind. Lagi kong naiisip na tumanggap ng project sa stage at sa teatro. Pero lagi akong natatakot, lagi umuulot, laging may schedule conflict, or lagi akong hesitant na parang kaya ko talaga. So this is kind of like, for me, the last piece of the puzzle. It's like my last frontier. As an actor, I've done work in TV, film, and digital platforms. And I haven't dabbled my toes in theater, which I really wanted to matagal na. And I think now, it was just the perfect time. I didn't have anything to do during those months. And this year then, nasa isip ko talaga is personal growth as an actor and as an artist. And what better way to do it than go out of your comfort zone. And this is the project in recent memory is what like really pushed me like out of my boundaries talaga kasi kakaiba yung naging preparation. My preps for it, I've been rehearsing for 2 months now, which is something that is very new to me. Masakit nga na balikat ko ngayon eh. Pero sobrang bago sa akin yun ngayon kasi everyday rehearsals. Because in TV and film, we don't get that luxury. Usually, we only have a couple of... swerte na kami kung may 1 month na prep. And ilang araw lang usually yung prep. Kami every day for those 2 whole months. Napaulit-ulit namin ginagawa, and you had to memorize 58 pages of script with 6 or 7 2-page monologues, which is super different for me. So, and of course, I had to go back to singing professionally, which I haven't done in a long time. So a lot of new things, which I'm very excited for. And we're opening next week, and I'm very, very nervous.
And lastly na lang po, as a singer and actor, how did you adjust to acting in a theater musical? And ano yung mga lessons na natutunan mo with this experience?
As a singer, I had to go back to voice lessons because I didn't have proper lessons in theater singing or singing in musicals. I needed to find my comfortable singing style or technique kasi hindi ako pwedeng mapagod because I need to prepare to do 2 shows a weekend, which is something that I've never done before, and I would sing 12 songs in each of those shows. So, laging for endurance and for support and sustainability yung naging training ko. For acting, of course, iba rin. Iba yung acting on stage versus film, because film we're thought to be very nuanced. But ang pinaka syempre similar, or I mean, ang pinaka goal pa rin is to find the truth in your performance. But syempre the medium is different. In theater, mas malaki. Kailangan naririnig at naiintindihan ka nung nasa pinakalikod. Mula sa pinakaharap mo hanggang sa pinakalikod. Sa TV kasi, sa film kasi syempre big screen. So isa yun sa mga big adjustments.
Thank you po and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dayan. Our next question will come from Ms. Kate Adahar of Random Review.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
Congratulations. You two are the busiest these days. Ano pa yung goals nyo in terms of your career? Yung Khalil kasi medyo you mentioned na you're dabbling in a lot of things. Pero ano yung parang goal nyo talaga in a few years?
My goal is to go as far as I can. Siyempre, as much as possible, I want to make sure that my career is consistent. Kinakatakutan ko is maging stagnant lang ako. So, every year, I want to do something new. And this year actually is, I think, a lucky year for me kasi I got Hearts and Eyes. It's a very different experience in a teleserye. I got to do a dream show. And now I'm doing a film. Unang pelikula ko sa Cinemalaya. And I've always wanted to do a Cinemalaya film a few years ago pag gusto sabihin yan sa mga handlers ko, hindi siya natutuloy. But now I was given a chance to lead in a film. So next year, I don't know, actually, I get pressured kung ano yung binibigay sa akin. But I would always grab it kasi every time Sparkle would give me a project. It's something new and it's something that I would crave kasi it would make me grow as a person. So ngayon, siguro focus lang muna ako sa Cinemalaya. I really wanna do my best to promote this film because it's a bucket list for me. And yeah, I think as far as I can go, ayoko naman magsabi na gusto ko maging ganito. Hanggang saan ko kaya gagawin ko. But I wanna make sure that I would grow as an actor every year, every quarter of the year.
Thank you.
Ako naman, I'm in my late 20s now, and how I see it is that before I settle down, these are my, I guess, final years to take the risks that I could afford taking right before my responsibilities grow even more. So yeah, that's where my head is at now. As an actor, syempre, and as an artist, dami kong gusto gawin lahat. And our platforms are also evolving, diba? Filipino talent is going global. So that's an actor's, a Filipino actor's dream now. You see Miss Dolly De Leon, Miss Ruby Ruiz, going global and becoming very successful on the global stage. So that's one thing that I guess a lot of Filipino actors are looking at now. Hopefully, I could be part of a project like that soon. But yeah, my head right now is at that. Susulitin ko na tong, I guess, late 20s ko in taking the risks as an artist. Of course, I'd cross the bridge when I get there. I'll always be an actor, always be an artist. When I do settle down, hindi naman mawawala yung trabaho ko. But yeah, that's my current headspace at present.
Thank you.
I'll answer that question. We're walang date on it. Of course, napapag-usapan. That's the goal in our relationship. We do want to settle down, but I guess it's not in the near future. But hopefully, before, hindi ko rin alam kasi yung timing. I couldn't say before it's too late, because what is too late? And what is too early? So we're not super sure about the timing, but hopefully, soon. But that is the goal. I just don't know when yet exactly.
Alright. Salamat, Khalil. For our next question naman, this will come from Miss Angelica Villanueva of Manila Staff.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. As mentioned, parang you both have taken big roles. I just want to know, ano yung difference ng role nyo sa movie na to from your previous role? And ano yung biggest challenge nyo taking on this role? As I said earlier, sobrang iba-iba talaga yung character ni Pongay ko sa Hearts and Eyes and si Gemma Stone here sa As If It's True. Even the genre of the show and the movie is really different. Hearts and Eyes is basically for family, for kids, to inspire them about chasing their dreams. Here naman sa